Hi, all you wonderful people out there. Today we're cooking catfish. So I'm frying up some catfish today. This is catfish right here. That is the flour, white cornmeal with mixed with flour. I'm gonna mix them two together. But first we're gonna season the catfish. I make up my own seasoning. It consists of you know pepper and thyme and garlic powder, onion powder. Uh, we have a lot of seasonings. It's like a seasoning. You can use your own seasoning. You can use seasoned salt, but I have my own mixture here, and I'm going to season it. And I'm also going to put it in the flour so that the flour can have the seasoning in it also. Okay. So I'm going to put the seasoning and have like onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, and paprika, um, pepper, uh, among other seasoning in this seasoning right here. So you choose your own seasoning, whichever one you like. And then here's some lemon also. I'm going to put on here to keep it from drying out. Got the lemon. Put on this thing. And the fish also. And what I'm going to do is going to mix this up. Hands are already clean. I'm going to mix up the seasoning, get the seasoning in here into the catfish. I'm just going to use a little bit more seasoning. So you choose whatever seasoning that you like. So, and now I finished mixing the seasoning up in the cornmeal and flour seasoning, half cornmeal, half white. I use white cornmeal. You can use yellow if you like, but white cornmeal I'm using with the flour, mixing with the flour with the seasoning that I use for the catfish. Yes. So now I'm going to, for the coating, it's going to be an egg. I'm just going to put a little seasoning into the egg mixture also, just to get a little flavor, to keep the flavor going, so that it won't dilute the flavor when you put the extra substance on it. Sometimes it's diluted, but if everything is seasoned, it will keep the seasoning in it. So now we're going to beat this up, and then we're going to dip the eggs, the catfish, in the egg seasoning, and then in the flour. So now you see how I beat up the eggs. This is going to be a coating for the catfish. Because after I finish beating up this, I am going to, the catfish is seasoning with the lemon and everything, and it has lemon in it and everything. And it has seasoning in the flour. Now I'm going to dip the catfish into the seasoning and then into the flour. Let it drip, shake it off. And I'm going to dip it into the flour. Get the catfish all coated. And put it aside. Now, I am going to dip the rest of the catfish into the egg mixture, and then into the seasoned flour. Now that we have the catfish nuggets that are all coated, the catfish nuggets are coated in the cornmeal flour mixture that has the seasoning in it. And it was seasoned and had put the lemon in it, and the seasoning is already made up with all your seasoning in it. And now it's time to fry the catfish nuggets. So now we're going to add the catfish, into the grease, into the oil. This is vegetable oil. I have some small nuggets, medium nuggets, and big nuggets. This is catfish that we're cooking here. Catfish nuggets. Already seasoned. Put some little nuggets in here, a little extra space. So like I said, today we're frying up catfish. So for the catfish nuggets, and now in the skillet, hot grease, and they're cooking. It's mixed with cornmeal and flour mixed with the seasoning. It's all well seasoned. So we're gonna let this cook for a few minutes. So, but for you, it's gonna be a few seconds. I'm just gonna pause this little bit while it's cooking, because you need to be cooking it and cook for all those minutes. So for you, it'll be just a few minutes, but in reality, it's being cooked for a while. I'm just gonna pause it while it's cooking, because you need to see the whole thing cooking. So I'll be back in a few seconds, which will be like 10 minutes or so. But for you, it'll be just a few seconds. Now, the catfish has been cooking for a few minutes, but for you, it's been a few seconds. So you can tell it's beginning to brown a little bit. It's almost starting to turn over, but not quite yet. Now, it's been over 5 minutes. As you can see, it's getting brown, and it's time to turn over the nuggets. You know, they don't seem to curl up. There's something amazing about the fish. You got little round, curly nuggets. So like I said, we're cooking catfish nuggets. As you can see, it's browning pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to turn this over, and it's going to finish cooking, but for you, it's going to be only like another few seconds, and it should be done. For me, it's going to be like another 5 minutes. So for you, 5 seconds, and it should be done. For me, 5 more minutes. Now, here we are back again. It's about all done. Now, I want you to see, this is catfish, and look, it's crispy, it's brown, it's crunchy with the caramel on it, and it's now time to take it out. So this is our catfish nuggets, all done. I have little nuggets. It's all twirly and curly, and I have bigger nuggets, big old flaky nuggets of catfish. So there we go. It's time to take this out. You have crispy catfish nuggets. Crispy on the outside, moist on the inside. There you go. Catfish nugget.